What's up, guys? Welcome to Grant Speaks Canes. If you're rocking with you, then you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on a video. Boy, I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been traveling. I've been watching the games. I've been tweeting. I've been debating. I've been arguing. I've been dissecting, flipping, looking up stats. And I'm tired. I just wanted to check in with you guys, though. When the rankings came out, I lied to y'all. I gotta come clean. I lied to y'all. I said I was not gonna get my hopes up. I said, even though there's a sliver of hope, just a sliver, I wasn't gonna get my hopes up because I know what the committee's gonna do. But listen, guys, something crazy happened these last couple days. I don't know if I'm in the twilight zone, but we've been getting support. We've been getting support. Look, I'll be the first one to jump on here to say, look, they got a vendetta out against this you. But me being objective, looking, and trust me, I'm listening to every podcast. I'm watching every interview. There are a lot of analysts from different networks saying Miami should be in the playoffs. So Tuesday, I had no hope. I wasn't jumping on I wasn't going to let it affect me. Then as the days go on, more people start saying Miami should be in. Miami should be in. And I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about the Miami Hurricane family. Because we've been out these last 4 weeks going crazy on people. And then these last 2 days specifically, there's been so many people that says Miami should be in this tournament, especially when the game started to play out. When BYU got blown out, oh man, everybody's like, oh, Miami. Then Alabama gets blown out. Now there are a lot of people, plenty of people saying Miami. So I said I wouldn't get my hopes up, but my hopes are up. And I just think about this, man, guys. It would be so amazing for this team to go to the playoffs, man. It would be so amazing to see how a Tulane, a James Madison, a Georgia, a Ohio State, a Indiana, a Notre, to see how they would handle Bain and Mesidor, to see how they would how some of these teams would try to handle Malachi Tony. Oh man. And then think about what this would mean for Carson Beck. Think about what this would mean for Mario and the program. Think about it, what it would mean for the fans. Here's how I look at it, and this is just me being just eject. Like if somebody just took away my Miami Hurricane fandom, they just sucked it out of me. They just took that, cut it out there, and they went in there and they just took all of it out of me. And they asked me who should make the playoffs after today. I will legitimately say, if I was a voter, I would vote Miami and Notre Dame in. Alabama, you're out of here. And here's why I would vote that way. Because I look at Miami, they're a team who they scheduled a tough non-conference. They tried to go out and play a tough non-conference. They played USF, who has a winning record. They played Florida, who's a SEC team. I don't think the SEC is all that. But since everybody brings up how tough the SEC is, Miami scheduled that game because they wanted to play a tough out-of-conference game. And then we played Notre Dame, and we won all 3 of those games. Then I would say Miami lost 2 games. But when they lost those games, they were an overtime game and 3 points or less. And then I look at how they finished the season. How are you playing right now? Ran the table 4 games in a row, defeating all those narratives about can't win in the cold, can't finish in November. And when you look at all that, and when you look at how Miami, if they get in, they get a couple more weeks of health. A couple more weeks of scheming some Malachi Tony. Healthy CJ Day. Healthy David Play. When you look at all that, I think, and then they got the head-to-head against Notre Dame. I think they should be in. I look at Notre Dame. If I'm looking at them versus Alabama, this is just how I see it. Alabama has not played well. They've been kind of struggling towards the end of the season. Now, I don't want to say they look like they're terrible, but they haven't looked like the dominant Alabama team that we saw against Georgia, against Tennessee. They lost a key player in their running back, Jam Miller. The last time I watched them play, they got -3 yards rushing. They got blew out versus a playoff team. That's something I would not want in my playoffs. So I've seen you lose to Oklahoma. I've seen you lose to and get blown out by Georgia. And then what makes it worse, and we can't forget about this. You got 3 losses, and you have the worst loss of everybody. Like, it's one thing to lose by 3 points or something like that. Alabama lost by 14 to Florida State, a team that isn't even bowl eligible, a team that if everybody backs out of the bowl games, they would be the second layer of teams to call. That's how bad the Florida State is. They doo-doo. And Alabama lost to them. And then you got blown out by Georgia. So I would just say put Miami and Notre Dame in. Alabama, you're out. BYU, you're out. But tomorrow's the day, man. We'll see what happens. I'm out. Peace.